Hello, apni ansai se HornbillTV laga NAGAMESE Express achila khobar niga channel dia se New Market laga GB Abdul Kayam taluk targe June 17 de kunuba manubra shoot kuri diala case te itia tak Nagaland Police pra panchun ge thuri lushe idu development khobodu Director General of Police Robin Sharma bra aji chumukedima Police Complex se press conference se janashe Sharma bra ro janashe du sal Nagaland Police laga dangor achievement do drug king bin Bahar Utin ge arrest kura la ase
Yes, we have, but we will not want to go into details because these are operational issues. The whole operations will get jeopardized. We have leads, okay, but no specifics. As and when we get to when the operational work is completed, we'll let you know. Yeah, only this much. You'll tell we have picked up 5 people. We are on the right track. Arrested, yeah, picked up and arrested 5 people. We are on the right track, but we will not go into further details because more operations, more work is in progress. Let me also say that yes, Baharuddin was a very big success for Nagaland Police and for the entire law enforcement community in Northeast. But probably he's not the biggest one also. He's a more notorious one, but he is not probably the bigger or the biggest one. There are bigger people than him, which we are aware of. Baharuddin is wanted in multiple cases throughout Northeast. We have been in touch with some of the other state police forces where they have he's wanted. He's also wanted in a case of DRI, where his co-accused have been sentenced already to 10 years. Okay, so he is wanted in at least 5 to 6 cases in Nagaland. At least I am saying 5 to 6 cases in Nagaland. Currently, he has been booked under the preventive detention provisions of the PIT and DPS Act. He is lodged in the central jail in Dimapur.
Aji Thursday, Newland Town Councillors elect Wagan, Shabad Loshe, DC Conference Hall bra, aro itubiche, members kambra BJP laga Kahe Ka Jumomige, Chairman, aro Visheli Jumoge, Vice Chairman Chuni Loshe. Newland Town Council de Nota Wadase, Kude BJP bra, Choita, aro independent candidates kambra, Tinda Chidiloshe. Deputy Commissioner Sarah S. Jamira, Daikange Shabat Dilaidishe. Ito homoy East Dimapur Town Councillors can be Aji Shabat Loshe. Yade 11 councillors ase aro Dimapur laga DC Dr. Tino Jongshi Changbra, Daikange Shabat Dilaidishe. East Dimapur Town Council de Atta NDPP, Twitter Independent, aro Ekta BJP ase. Yade Chairman aro Deputy Chairman nimde election do postpone hoise. Kilemane councillors kanpra Deputy Chairman laga post Twitter mangya jani baise. Ito homoy Advisor for Industries and Commerce Hekani Chahalubi thaise. Chief Minister Nipirio Bragushe Idupar Urban Local Bodies election results pra Janaishigi Public to Itabi Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party lo ase. Idupar ULB election de NTPP bra comfortably majority seats chidishe. CM Gushi municipal Nolibi town areas can develop kurle pare atak elected members can kiman funds generate kuro parbo kurubule lake kuna.
NDPP had a clean sweep when it comes to all the 3 municipalities, sir, and even majority of the towns also, sir. Sir, what would you like to say on that, the big win of the NDPP, sir?
Well, we lost in the Lok Sabha, but it was not a political defeat. It is an ideology. So this time has shown that the people are still with NDPP, and that's how we sweep the pool. We thank the people in general and the parties and also alliance partners who work together. And that's how we could gain the confidence of the people. And I thank everybody for that.
The NEDA chairman and Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta has said that certain religion involved in the politics in the Lok Sabha election.
No, that I know, and everybody knows. Though I don't have to make another statement. Thank you.
Sir, regarding the ULB, sir, are we going to clearly depend on the state funds or there is a scope of generation, sir?
No, each municipal or town council should generate as much as possible and the state support grant will go. Also the Finance Commission and the central, the CSS program will also be given to them for functioning.
Thank you, sir.
Zunupoto district laga pitode Alko Haito aspirational block nimite aji Thursday Sambur Nata Apian launch kurdishe DC conference hall bra. Yade Niti Ayok India Water Resources laga advisor Yugal Joshi bra guest of honor taishe. Sambur Nata Apiando Dean Moina laga campaign ektase kude aspirational districts or blocks kan de choida identified indicators achieve korle koshish ase. Yade first trimester de pregnant Mikey kange antenatal care karne register kurule manukan ge diabetes karne screening kurubule hypertension nimide screening kurubule pregnant Mikey kan supplementation nutrition loa soil health card banai loa aro self help groups kan revolving funds ba edukan laga percentage de focus kore ase. NSC and IM Konyak region pra edu jaga sopte lottery khilubole pon kuri dishe. Order dia ektare group pra gushe taiken janipai ase ge lottery games Shillong tier, Nagaland tier, Rajarani, Lucky Yadra aro jackpot yandra nishna khan Konyak region jurisdiction de bishi bikai ase aro edu pra school ja bacha khan takke pitani ase. Edu pra Konyak jaga laga economy ge bi bia kuriya gushe. GPR in Kushi, Jagadis stability kane offline hole, online hole bi lottery ticket kan bigawole bond kuriase, aro bahar manu kun edukel kan aniase, ta can be ek hafta bitore jai jabi kushe. Local manu agents kan be edu bigawole pon kuri bikoina, nuhule morom na dikaina saza dibo kushe. Ita mon kata break da lo apni inside heavy.
The sun's out, and it's time to tame that lawn. Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done. But sometimes, there's really no comparison. With all the power, versatility, and accessories you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Welcome back. Nagaland Police Laga Director General Rubin Chamabra Ajir Road Tendron Hall Police Complex Chumugeri Madi press conference tegushi. Idiadu Nagaland Police kan manu arokari checking kuriadu intensify kurubo. Nagaland crime kan tackle kurubo lagia laga urgency express kuria homoi. Shama kushi at least 150 to 200 jagade checking tagya shuru hobo aro public na police personal kun criminal kan laga information di gina taiken ge turbo parbo itu manu 1000 rupees reward pawo koigina janadishe IB details sabo.
We have had successful general elections, successful ULB elections. Again, I would like to congratulate CP Dimapur and entire Nagaland police for doing a wonderful job throughout the state during the elections. We have had fairly good success in all aspects of policing in Nagaland, including drugs, catching of arms and ammunition, liquor, and it's not, some of it is not just restricted to only Dimapur and Kohima, but also throughout the state. Say, for example, Longlang and Mon also have done a good job in this. You were all a part of the morning flagging off ceremony. So the idea is to get more vehicles into the state, police, and in Dimapur and Kohima, since mobility is a problem, we thought we will go for two-wheelers so that the response time is shorter. For the time being, we have equipped about 15 of these vehicles, these bikes with GPS. We will endeavor that we can equip as many as possible, maybe up to 80 of them with GPS, so that the officers in Dimapur and Kohima, and maybe even in the PHQ, can have an integrated look at where is the location of individual response team, so that we can have a faster response. As I mentioned briefly in the morning session, there are certain other things which will also be coming up in the next, say, 10 days or 15 days. Since it is all work in progress, I will not want to divulge all that. But whenever we do adopt that tactic, we will make sure that you are aware of it. But one thing which probably we will start from Monday, we were thinking of giving a sort of a press note for this, but since we are meeting here, I thought I will appeal to everybody, to the media, and also a separate press note can go. We are thinking of evolving a slightly different approach in security. So you must have all seen that our IR and NAP patrols which are going out, they are going out for 8-hour shifts or 6-hour shifts in a day. So we are thinking of changing that system a little bit. For at least one shift in a day, for the time being, one shift in a day, the patrols will not be for 8 hours or 6 hours. They will be for a shorter duration, but they will cover almost the entire state. Okay, so the idea is to cover as many places as possible, not only just IRs. It is IRs, NAP, DF, the DF reserve people. So maybe next week, sometime next week onwards, you will, the public of Nagaland will see around checking that about 150 to 200 locations taking place simultaneously throughout the state. Okay. I would, while this is a new initiative, I would request or solicit the cooperation of the media and the public on this. It's a new process. It is a new initiative to make all of us secure. Initially, since we are also going to be evolving how to do it, there may be some inconvenience to the public. The same vehicle may be stopped at 2, 3, 4 places. Okay, but this is because we are also evolving. Slowly we will try to work on it slightly more scientifically and try to ensure that people are not troubled at multiple places in the state when they are traveling. The idea is to have an element of surprise in all these checkings and have a, so far as possible, have a carpet coverage of security in the state for whatever duration. I'm saying a shorter duration. I'm not saying whether it will be 10 minutes or 5 hours. It will be less than 6 hours. So, because if we tell you how many, what hours, then everybody will sort of guess. It is from 9 o'clock, it is 1 hour, it will be till 10 o'clock only. So, we don't want to tell you that. So, the timing, we will centrally monitor it from the PHQ, what time they are going to be deployed. But we intend having a carpet coverage for checking of vehicles and persons throughout the state for shorter durations. This element of surprise, I think, will put the criminals and the antisocial elements on the back foot, because they don't know when we will come and which locations we will be present at. So hopefully it will make everybody secure. If anyone from the public wants to share information during that process about criminals or antisocial activities, most welcome. We will reward that. And even for our own police personnel who are going to be part of these MVCPs, if they catch any criminal or antisocial element or criminal activity, they will also be suitably rewarded. So I request the cooperation of everybody in Nagaland on this aspect, and you will bear with us for, say, about 7, 8 days, 10 days, till the time we make a better arrangement so that less inconvenience is caused to the public. Thank you very much. See, there are a few operational things we have done which don't want to put it in the public domain. We have put solid systems in place where we are able to detect movements of people. However, honestly, as a policeman, I am saying it is not possible to check every person and every vehicle. Okay, so this will keep happening. Our best shot is better public cooperation. In fact, for this, I will also, you are aware that on my social media handles, I had already mentioned once that we'll give 1,000 rupees reward per soap case which is caught. Okay, not 1,000 for helping us with information. But you give us information, once we catch it, we'll give 1,000 rupees. खबर दिले तते भी 5टा असे कोले न दिवो दे खबर दिवी धोरिले तो 5,000 दिवो 5टा धागेले इतो असे. So I have given this already on my social media handles. I think it got a lot of good vibes. In addition to that, the Narcotics Control Bureau of Government of India has, and the Government of India has a scheme of rewarding of sources and investigating officers for catching drugs or giving information of drugs. We had made decent seizures, but the scheme is that we first give the reward and then the Government of India reimburses that. Okay, so we were not in a position to give that reward because we sort of did not have money for that. Okay, but recently in the past say 20 days or so, Nagaland government, Honorable Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister have approved a fund of 25 lakh rupees for as a recurring amount for giving rewards to whether it is to officers or to sources for that. 25 lakh rupees. So which means I can give a reward of up to 1 lakh and then I will get it sent to Narcotics Control Bureau. They will reimburse, but my 25 lakh remains. Okay, so now we are sort of not going to be constrained in giving information, but that information has to be specific. People, I would request people to come forward with information, meet us, meet the senior officers. Okay, I think if you meet CP Dimapur and IGs, DIGs and IGs and above, I think we can maintain secrecy of the person who is sharing that information. So that is one thing that I wanted to bring it to the notice of everybody. Be grateful to the state government. Then another thing is where people stay. You know, people are coming from Manipur or from other parts of the country. Either from Manipur it is bringing drugs, the other part of the country people are taking drugs here from. Okay, you recollect a case where two people from Punjab had been caught. So this drug was going to Punjab, right on the border to Taran on the Punjab Pakistan border. So we need to check the places where people are staying in Kohima, Nagaland, Dimapur, various parts of Nagaland. So we are trying to come up with some sort of a system for firstly tenant verifications and second about hotel checkings. Okay, briefly we will come to more details. We'll give you a PowerPoint presentation in due course once we start off, but briefly in Delhi and all they already have the tenant verification systems. Okay, so we will sort of modify it as per our requirements and use a similar thing. We will request all the landlords to cooperate with us, all the NGOs, wards, everyone to cooperate with us. Because what happens is someone from anywhere in the country, a criminal will come and keep a bag with you. You are caught with the bag in your house. You don't know, but finally you are caught. Okay? Similar is the thing with transporters and transport also. It is the driver sometimes who is doing it without the Malik knowing what is happening. Okay, so leasing of another thing is a recent case that we caught was there are some, again it is a request to this particular community. There is a group of companies or some business establishments in Dimapur and Kohima who are renting out vehicles or leasing vehicles on say 2,000, 5,000 rupees per day. People come to you, say, ek din laga divi, so you take 5,000 rupees, allow the vehicle to go. In one particular case, we got a vehicle which was carrying 110 soap cases. It was vehicle on lease. So these rent a car or whatever services by this name, I have discussed with CP Dimapur, IG Range and ADG LO. We would want to formally invite them even through your channel, through your medium. Come and discuss with us so that we put a system in place so that if anyone is renting a vehicle from you, please inform us. Okay. Then if the vehicle is caught with a drug or with an antisocial, then the vehicle is not going to be held accountable. It's because this fellow is taking your vehicle, you don't know what he's doing. On the way back, he's bringing that drug or whatever. Okay. So the similar thing I want to request even for the transporters who are plying their vehicles into Manipur. So please come, meet us. You can meet either me or ADG LO or CP Dimapur or IG range. We want to put a system in place where we want to protect give you shelter for good work, but people in your setup who are black sheep, we want to caution them. The other thing is about the hotels. Even currently, the hotels are supposed to give daily statement of occupancy to the police station. Currently, it is being given in hard copies. We are planning to sort of make it digitized. So as and when someone comes to your hotel, you upload the details. It is available with them, available with us. Okay, so we also want to solicit their cooperation for doing this.
Dimapur State Stadium 2006 pra buna shuru kurina ahya tak eta tak khodom na hoigina ase. State Stadium ase bunaina ahya homoi stadium laga metal roof frame do March 2024 e khodom korbo goche. Holibi eta tak 60% hi khodom hoina ase. IB ground report sabor reporter adona lode.
Hornbill TV itia multi-discipline sports complex Khundu State Stadium bikhoi yate aro ekbar itu sal aro aigena ase yate sports complex itu State Stadium banaigena 17 years aha homai sobse dangor itu pitorte event host kuro paratu Naga wrestling aro Sekreni festival itu 17 years bana mojote itu duita yate host kuro para laga itu sobse dangor kurigena alaga ase sports complex itu ekta multi-discipline sports complex ase kintu itetak bi progress to iman slow hoina 2024 aha homoi tv itetak metal roofing bi kotom nakurina ase Hornbill TV gan muan time to time muan yate aigena itu laga work progress state stadium laga work progress bi apnyan ke janai take aro muan jana nisna jua sal 2023 de muan aigena itu metal roofing nu 2023 March moina te suru hoise itu homoi muan contractor itu metal roofing la contractor logoti bi mon kota kurise kiman time lagibo itu metal roofing purap kurubule itu oporde tai contractor bi tik tagise to joasal 2023 May moinate contractor pra ki koise itu metal roofing tu kita kotom hobo koise itu mon rewind kurigina tai mon Hornbill TV ke kota kurala mon abo short clips mon short tai pra ki koise itu ekbar hunigina
Ita arne manase side gibi Hornbill TV